I paid $150 for an Armaf fragrance. Their private key line just recently dropped and it's a bunch of clones of like some high-end perfumery fragrances. $150, although retail is still $175. I paid less than retail, but paying $150 for an Armaf just drives me crazy. I know some clone haters are like, yo, duos are $60. You've never paid a retail for a duo fragrance in your life. There's like 15% minimum on the website 99.999% of the time. And the fact of the matter is that this private key shit is definitely gonna drop in price within the next couple of months. So it is what it is, but I'm here to bring you the exclusive of exclusive. I don't know how many people, it might be 100 videos and I might be late to the party, but I did cop private key Armaf, and this one is To My Dreams Private Key Armaf. What I didn't know is that it said Club de Nuit on the bottom as well of this joint. I'm very intrigued because this is supposed to be a Layton clone by Armaf, and I don't remember smelling a Layton clone by Armaf. So we're gonna unpack this joint and see what I spent 150 bucks on. Let's roll my mother music so I can put you on to Armaf's new private key line, and this one is To My Dreams. Feels like a freestyle song.
We're all alone, yeah, for some friends from the south side. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Let's open this puppy right up. They have, I believe it's 4 or 5 fragrances in this lineup of private key. So I believe the clones from this fragrance are Layton, I think Baccarat Rouge. One of the descriptions on one of them was Cedra Boisé, which didn't really make sense to me because Cedra Boisé itself is like 150 bucks, maybe even less. So why would I pay 150 bucks for a Cedra Boisé clone when you can just get the original for that price? So here's what the presentation of the private key To My Dreams Armaf Club de Nuit lineup. Here's the side profile with the stamping. Here's the Club de Nuit sign, and it's a slider box. So you hold it up here, bang. So you open this joint up, yielding a path to the door of the greatest desire and what? Who cares? This is what the private key fragrance looks like. It's a heavy bottle, I'll give you that much. Private key To My Dreams Armaf. Very nice bottle. I think the bottle's cool. It is very heavy. This is definitely a beefy bottle, pause, but I still don't see the $150 value, but it's definitely not light. Let's see how much it weighs. It's 506 grams for a completely, I mean, that's a heavy fragrance. So let's see. I haven't looked up any notes of the fragrance, but I remember it being a clone of Layton, if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out right now and let you know if the private key joint is worth it. It's got a little stone right there, and as a jewelry fan, that's fun. It would have been dope if it was a moissanite, but you could definitely see this is a CZ all day. Let's see what's up with Armaf's version private key To My Dreams Layton edition. Does smell nice. It smells extra cigarette smoky. Definitely get the Layton clone, 100%. Has a little bit of its own characteristic though. There's a lot of cigarette ash smoke coming off of this fragrance. It does smell a little bit more refined than Armaf's traditional fragrances. Like, it doesn't have that harsh chemical like scratchiness on the opening, which is a nice surprise. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's definitely a plus. I mean, not $150 plus, but it's a plus. It smells nice, not for the price, but it does smell good. I just can't get over this smoky cigarette ashes kind of smell. Like, as a dude who's lived with a smoker my entire life, there's this cigarette put out kind of smell on this that's a little bit weird. Not off-putting, but weird. It smells like the leather jacket of a cigarette smoker for some reason. So there's latent nuances here, but there's this ashy Benson and Hedges ultralight cigarette leather smoke smell off of this fragrance that reminds me of my abusive childhood. Just kidding, it wasn't abusive.
Fucking liar!
Interesting. I'm gonna spray this on skin. See what this puppy does on the skin, because I'm not getting full Layton clone. It feels like it has more of its own identity. It's like Layton with a twist. Okay. I definitely get more of the apple, cardamom-ish, vanilla, lavender kind of scent. I still get a bit of that tapped out cigarette kind of smell. There's a little bit of a rubbery essence in the back, like an extended rubber band kind of scent. I mean, I'm smelling it like all the way up here, so you're definitely gonna get some sort of synthetic vibes from this, but it's a lot less scratchier than I anticipated. I don't feel that it's at that $150 space or $175, which is the true retail price. No, but no, it's not bad. It's not full Layton. It's Layton-esque, but it's definitely Layton with a twist. There's a lot more smoky vibes off this scent profile than anything else. I feel like they're just really focused on this smoky, ashes, woody, like burnt over, incense-like kind of scent profile with that vanillic, cardamom, apple, lavender kind of scent with a mild pepperiness. I'm not getting a ton of pepper out of this shit, and I am still getting that rubber band scent. Truth be told, it's not bad. It's not amazing either. I think that this is something that can potentially grow on me. Ooh, the cap is magnetic. I didn't even notice that. Oh, okay. That's $1 extra. I'm not mad at this joint though. I'm mad at the price because I know that this is gonna drop in like 3.5 weeks. If this lived in the normal Armaf price point space, I think this can get some love. I think this is gonna need some time for it to develop. I feel like I'm gonna need a full day wear to really give this my true interpretation because there are facets in here that I do like. I don't think it's bad, but there are weird qualities about this fragrance that a little bit off-putting when I'm smelling it that close. I'm not having much of a scent bubble or sillage cloud around me at this point. It does have Layton-esque qualities, but definitely not a one-to-one Layton clone at all. You could have pretty much said that this is not a Layton clone or just Layton idea possibly inspired, and I'll be like, yeah, okay. As of first impressions, as I do most of my videos, at this moment, it's a half a ball spray. I think it has potential to be a full ball spray, but at this moment, I don't personally feel it's worth the $150. Definitely not worth the $175. But in the normal Armaf space of that 60, 40, maybe even 80 bucks, I think it'll be all right. I think it has some possibility and some energy about it. I'm definitely curious to smell the other private key fragrances, so I'm gonna give it a half a ball spray. I mean, heavier bottle, little magnetic cap. It's still part of the Club de Nuit line, different presentation, and they ventured out into Layton, which they might have already, I just don't remember it, so half a ball spray. Let's see from a distance. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't hate it at all. I just don't like the price. It's just in my brain. It's like knowing that you bought a gray market Rolex 3 times the price that it's retail, but you know that the market is going to tank and you're gonna instantly lose money on it. It's that kind of sensation that my brain just can't get across. But that's just me. Yeah, in the air, now I'm getting more of a scent bubble. Yeah, it's not bad. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Have you smelled any of these Club de Nuit private key scent profiles, and which one do you think is your favorite, or are you curious about them? Definitely not for the price, and I'm sure I'm gonna get complaints. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.